Crows are smarter than us. Wait, let me explain. A crow can solve puzzles, use tools, even remember your face for years. In some tests, crows beat young children at logic. I grew up with a family who loved to birdwatch. Every morning we'd grab our coffee and our binoculars and head out to see what we could find. And that makes me wonder, is it hard for people to believe that animals are smart? You might be surprised at just how smart they are. So what makes us smart? What makes you smart? Comment below, are crows smarter than us, or just different? Like, subscribe and join our curious family. And if you love reminders to stay curious every day, our printable art is made for minds like yours. I mean, sure, we all know that dogs are smart. I mean, they do in a lot of those dog shows. But maybe we don't think about how smart they are the rest of the time. Dogs are great at figuring out how we humans work. After all, they do spend a lot of time around us. But I bet most dogs couldn't figure out how to use a doorknob, even if their human friends needed their help. We usually assume that animals are smart in the ways that we're smart, like being able to figure out how to open doors. But there's so many different kinds of smart. Sure, we're good at opening doors, but animals are good at other things. They have their own smarts that help them survive in their world, like how pigs are great at remembering mazes. Sometimes we saw lots of birds, sometimes only a few. But my favorite part wasn't the birds we saw, it was the time we didn't. See, before we went out, my dad would give us clues about where to look, like look by the tall trees or check under the big oak. And without even thinking about it, we'd start looking in those places. And that got me wondering, if we started looking where our brains told us to look because of clues, then maybe birds do the same thing. And that's when I learned about a study where researchers put two pieces of bread on top of two different boxes. One box had a red cloth on it and one had a blue cloth. Every time a bird landed on a colored cloth, they got a tasty treat. At first, the birds landed on both boxes pretty evenly. But after a while, they started landing more and more on the box with the red cloth, since that was the one that gave them the tasty treats. Pretty soon, all the birds were landing on the red box, even though both boxes were the exact same size. They hide food. They plan ahead. They warn each other of danger, and even hold grudges. Humans call them just birds. But maybe we underestimate them. Researchers have seen crows use sticks to fish for food, rocks to crack open nuts, and even string to hang a tasty snack right in front of their faces. I guess they really want that Cookie Monster. Some scientists even say that if you take a crow and a human baby and put them in front of a bunch of differently colored blocks, the crow will do better at sorting the blocks by color than the baby. Wow. It seems like there's so many things that humans can do that birds can do too, like make tools, recognize themselves in mirrors, play games, learn sign language, help each other out, and even get addicted to things. Although I haven't seen any birds playing poker yet. Maybe we underestimate ourselves too. Because true intelligence isn't just knowing facts. It's being curious. It's solving problems. It's learning from each other. So what makes us smart? What makes you smart? Comment below, are crows smarter than us, or just different? Hey there, welcome to this channel. I sure do love me some birds. It turns out that birds aren't just smart enough to associate colors with rewards, they're also great at problem solving. But no matter how smart crows are, humans still tend to think of them as simple birds that just caw-caw all day. So the next time you're hanging out with some birds, try to pay attention to all the different kinds of smart that they are.